Hello. I'm not sure in the parking lot there. I mean, I just got up here early, so I was in the first row. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm in the press box. I'm right here, right above home plate. So you just got to come around. Do you remember how to get up here from the last time? Yeah, you have to go far down and then go just to walk all the way down to the press box, and the door is open where I'm at, right behind the plate. Yep. Okay. Sounds good, man. You bet. Okay, Dan, this is microphone number one. Check microphone number one. How does it sound, Dan? Microphone number one. Check one, one, two. Microphone number one. Number one. Okay, Dan, this is microphone number two. Sound check for microphone number two. Number two, how does it sound, Dan? Microphone number two. Microphone number two, sound check. One, two, three. Sound check for microphone number two. One, two, three.
There you go. Probably have to pay.
As you can tell, yeah, you just clip this on right here.
All right.
Let me get that on for you here.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
All right.
And I'm just sending you the Douglas one, unless you got rosters in front of you. I just sent you the Douglas one to you just now in
Well,
text.
Buckeye and Mountain View softball. Okay, cool, because I must look
And
at
I'll
that.
help you too, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have the names of speakers, you know. whatever.
Yeah, okay. And is this on YouTube or Facebook or both?
Yeah, both.
Okay, I want to get it on ours too. So this is Douglas and Scottsdale Saguaro, right?
Saguaro Sabercats?
Yeah, Saguaro and
Is it
Douglas.
Saguaro?
Yeah, that's actually the proper way to spell
Okay.
Saguaro is with a G, not an H. I
Gotcha.
don't know what they're thinking.
I just want to know how to pronounce it. Saguaro.
Saguaro, like the cactus, yeah. Okay.
Okay, then I'm just sending you the Saguaro lineup as well just now. So both of them are in your text.
Text, okay. As I say, or I can go to Matt's Preps.
No problem.
How do we get your Wi-Fi on here?
Oh, that's another whole situation. I don't know. I'm not using Wi-Fi right now.
Okay.
Maybe the announcer's over here. No.
Yeah. Oh, here. I'm already on Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, good.
Probably from last year. Saved it.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Diablo PR. Okay, there's the password.
Oh, okay.
So that'll help you out. Okay.
Okay, Dan. We are ready to go, Dan.
Okay. And then we'll have to just wait for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us now as we honor America and those that protect us with a presentation of our national anthem.
Okay, Dan, the national anthem's going to play right now, so maybe we should wait till right after, then go right after the national anthem. We'll go live.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Cool FM live here in Tempe, Arizona. I'm Todd Ryan along with Bill McCulloch from 520 Sports Talk. 77 degrees as we get ready to start this matchup between the Douglas Bulldogs team, who won on Saturday over the Yuma Criminals 14-4, and Saguaro Sabercats, who defeated ALA QC on Saturday 6-1. So these two teams, Bill McCulloch, match up today. And what stadium are we at right now here today?
So we're home of the, well, it used to be the California Angels, but it's the Los Angeles Angels now. And great
For spring training.
For spring training,
Yeah.
yeah. What a great field. I'm just looking at the grass. The groundskeepers here definitely do a great job of spring training. Not that far away. I think they ended in like late March, but this is always a good place to have a game. Overcast skies, so you're not going to have the sun factor.
Yeah, that's true.
And then looking at the flagpole, the flag's totally limp, so no wind at all. And so that's going to be a good thing for the outfielders. And should be a whale of a game.
Yeah, and like I say, a very pleasant 77 degrees. It's really perfect for baseball. No sun, no heat of the sun or glare of the sun to worry about today. And it really is a beautiful stadium. And I love this stadium so much because we actually have our own broadcast booth, Bill. We normally don't get that. And
we get to sit down.
yeah, and normally I'm, have a ladder and climbing up over a fence to try to get the best view for viewers. And we have a beautiful view of the scoreboard here as well, too. So, yeah, I'm loving it from a broadcast sense. But I'm excited for this game. Douglas coming off actually a 10-run rule win in the 6th inning over the Yuma Criminals. That's the second time they did that to Yuma.
Yeah, Yuma. Okay, so leading off for the Saguaro team is
Douglas.
For Douglas is Jose Higuera. Douglas first base of the visiting team, and these guys can put the ball in play. First pitch low and outside, ball 1. Hit out of play down the right field line, so the count will even at 1-1. Once again, we are at Diablo Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, got him on a high fastball. And the count will go to 1-2. So Higuera trying to get on with that leadoff position. I always like to get your leadoff guy on. Foul to the right side. First baseman's going to come over, take a look, and just inside the dugout, out of play. So Higuera fortunate on that, then he can go back and get another crack at it. So the dimensions, this is not a symmetrical ballpark. 360 down the right field line, 340 to left, and then a deep center field at 420. That's very, very deep, probably deeper than most major league teams. And Higuera sends a ground ball right up the middle for a base hit. So just like that, the Bulldogs get their leadoff man aboard.
The pitcher, number 14, Trace Rodriguez.
So Trace Rodriguez coming up, and he's also the pitcher. So a chance to give himself a little bit of help. First pitch is a little low, 1-0. Pitch, swing and a miss. Nice curveball, just kind of dropped out the bottom of that one. Rolled off the table, as they say. And real quickly, for our 520 Sports Talk fans, we are now we should be online here in just a second for you guys to watch as well. 1-1 pitch is inside. Oh, they called it a strike. Must have get the corner there. 1-2 to Rodriguez. Higuera off first. 1-2 pitch outside. And Todd Higuera's actually getting a pretty big lead out there. I wonder if they're going to try something, either a straight steal or a hit and run. Two pitch, misses again, so the count runs full here to Rodriguez. 3-2 pitch nubbed in front of the mound. He's going to go to second for one, on to first. Pulls him up and gets him. Catches foot on the bag. Nice play by Saguaro on a 1-4 or 1-6-3 double play. Pitcher to shortstop to the first baseman. So quickly 2 out.
Swing and a miss. Nice curveball. Just kind of dropped out the bottom.
Okay. All right, 520 Sports Talk fans. We are on live with the folks from Cochise County on Cool FM, and we're glad to be here. Timeout called in the field. I don't know. The umpires are talking it over. I thought he pulled his foot off the bag, to be honest with you, Todd.
I was thinking that same thing, but we'll see what they say.
And I think that, okay, so they did call him out. That was what that's what the meeting was for. So indeed, a double play, 1-6-3 double play. And going from having your leadoff man on with no outs to having your Andres Hoyos up now with 2 outs and the base is empty. First ball swinging, Hoyos is going to pop it up. First baseman, no, he's getting called off by the second baseman who makes the catch. And that ends the inning quickly for the Douglas Bulldogs. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. At the end of half an inning, we have a scoreless tie with the SaberCats coming to bat.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching as people are coming in from all over the area, Cochise County, wishing the Douglas Bulldogs team the best of success. Round 2 here of the 4A Arizona State playoffs. And good start here for the game here. Big thank you to SSVEC and all of our sponsors putting their investment into local youth sports and making this coverage free to you. Stop by at our list of sponsors locations and do business with the businesses that support the stuff you love here on Cool FM Live. SSVEC, serving our community. Thank you so much to Ed Morris Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morris. American Southwest Credit Union, fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thanks to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. And thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Sierra Vista, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And our friends at Vista Pros, thank you so much for your support. They love the Bulldogs and all the Cochise County teams. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. We head to the bottom of the first inning here in Tempe, Arizona. So far, it's 0-0. The Saguaro Bearcats.
SaberCats.
Yeah, the Bearcats.
SaberCats.
Right? Okay, there you go. They're the ones that are up to bat next here in the bottom of the first. Bill McCulloch, take it away. Looks like number 12 will lead off here for Saguaro.
So the Bulldogs finishing up their warm-ups here, and we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Douglas started out with a base hit, but was quickly erased by a nice double play by Scottsdale Saguaro. First pitch in there for a strike. And Max Pena is the batter for the SaberCats. 1-0 pitch. Sends a fly ball to center field, drifts over to the left a little bit, and puts it away for the first out. And you know, Todd, these kids love playing on a major league field. I mean, this is something they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. I remember in basketball, we got to play in some big arenas once we hit the playoffs, and it's just, like I said, something you'll never forget. So 1 out now. Ball got away a little bit, and 1-0 the count. I'm trying to see the number. Okay, so I guess that was not an official pitch, the first one. This pitch way outside. And your batter is number 23, Elaine Gomez Guadino. So 2-1. Tried to paint that corner, just missed. 3-1. So Rodriguez needs to throw a strike here, or he's going to lose him on a walk. 3-1 pitch. Same place, same result, as he'll trot down to first. Gomez Guadino. And that's going to bring up number 15, Xander Bratspis.
Running at first base for the Sabre Cats, number 10, Vinny Keck.
So they're going to put a pinch runner in, Vinny Keck, down at first base. Get a little bit of speed on the plate. And like we said, Xander Bratspis at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. First bill misses, 1-0. Pitch is outside, 2-0. So Rodriguez needs to find the strike zone. Big lead at first base and the 2-0 pitch. Boy, that looked good from here, but we're not behind the plate. That's 3-0. I called it a little high. Douglas hoping for that ground ball. They can return the favor on a double play here. Quick throw over to first, dives back.
And they got 3 umpires working this game, it looks like, Bill.
Yeah, yep, playoff. You got to see Major League, they got 7.
Oh, it's up to 7 now. Okay.
There's 1 behind the plate, 3 in the infield, and 2 on the lines, on the outfield lines. There's a strike for you. So 3-1 the count now. So Bratspis. There goes the runner, 3-1, down to second. He's going to steal it easy. He had a good jump on that. There was no way they were going to throw him out. And also the batter walks. So now you got 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the inning. It's a scoreless tie in case you just joined us.
First baseman, number 20, Kyle Miller.
So that'll bring up the first baseman, Kyle Miller, now with 2 on. Double play still in effect. They can still get out of the inning. You got to force at any base. And quick throw back. Just kind of a token throw. Is like, yeah, you stole the base on me, but I know you're there. And the first pitch to Miller. In there for a strike. Nice curveball. You can see the movement all the way up here on that. More of a slider, but it's had some good movement. It kind of ran in on his hands, but a strike nevertheless. 0-1 the count. Outside, evens the count 1-1. And it's interesting with the left-handed batter up, Todd, that Douglas is holding the runner at first base. He really means nothing because he can't go anywhere without the second base runner going. If he ran off the back, he would close that big hole on the right side. Ground ball to the shortstop. To second for one, on to first. Double play. That's the pitcher's best friend. 6-4-3 double play. And Douglas gets out of the jam to end the inning. After one, it's a scoreless tie, 0-0.
All right, thank you so much, Bill, and thank you so much to our sponsors, including Seniors Helping Seniors. At Seniors Helping Seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com. Thanks to Jeff Rose and the guys and the gang over there at Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com and check them out today. Stan Greer Millwork, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. The Doggo Lotto, the hottest shelter dog game show in the world, right here in Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Pick your lucky numbers for free at coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto every week. Then watch the show every Monday night at 6 p.m., including tonight on Cool FM Live, to see if you won over $500 in cash and prizes up for grabs each week. Anybody can play. It's free. Just get your numbers before Sunday night at midnight.
Second baseman number 4, Isidro Hoyos.
So Hoyos coming up to bat in the top of the second to lead it off. Another one of our favorite Little Leaguers from the Douglas Little League team that went to Oakland last summer. So Hoyos seeing if he can get something off. Nice double play to end the inning. I'll tell you, that really helped. First pitch kind of chopped off the plate. Nice hop to the third baseman, guns it across the first. Boy, that guy's got an arm on him and gets the out. 5-3 if you're scoring.
Center fielder number 2, Andres Ortiz.
So that'll bring up the center fielder, Andres Ortiz, to the plate with one out now. First pitch. That was that one that looked good to us from the Douglas pitcher, but he did call a ball, so at least he's being consistent. 1-0 the count. High and away, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Lifted to right field, shallow right. Second baseman going on, right fielder coming in, and that was a little bit of an adventure. The right fielder did a good job by putting it away for the out, but a little indecision initially from the second baseman going out. And for those of you at home, I mean, you always want to have the guy coming in, the outfielder. That's a difficult catch for an infielder go with his back to the plate, like we've mentioned before. It's almost like a football catch over the shoulder. So you definitely let that right fielder, if he can make the play, do it. Rafael Buzane coming up now with 2 outs here. First pitch swinging, he lifted to the left side, out of play. 0-1. What a nice day to be up here in the valley. Tempe, Arizona. Little high, 1-1. Tell you, I'm glad this game wasn't in March when it was 100 degrees up here.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. So 1-2 now.
Yeah, 77 degrees and overcast as we start the game today here in Tempe.
Busane, a junior at Douglas High School. And the 1-2 pitch. High and tight, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Thought about it. Check swing. He held up. So the count is now full. 3-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second. 0-0 is your score. And the payoff pitch to Bazzani. Got him swinging, and now down he goes, and down go the Douglas Bulldogs. 1, 2, 3, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. At the end of an inning and a half, it's 0-0.
And welcome to all of our viewers on our YouTube channel, Cool FM Live at YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also on our Facebook page at Cool FM Live, and of course 520 Sports Talk as well. We welcome the viewers as well on that particular page as well. Feel free, folks, follow us, support us, follow all of our pages. We would much appreciate it. Thank you so much to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. They also do pool cleaning services as well at Grasshopper Landscaping. Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com. Learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan, now available in Sierra Vista. Thanks to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Thanks to Vinny's Pizza, they raised nearly over $13,000 at the Employee Appreciation Day this past Friday, where all the proceeds of the sale went back to the employees. Vinny's Pizza in Sierra Vista. Bill, we're ready to kick off the bottom of the second inning.
Okay, Connor Hansen for the SaberCats leading off the bottom of the second. Fouls the first pitch away, 0-1. Boy, it sure is nice to sit down in a real pro spot, I'll tell you that.
Well, with some of the positions that we've both been in
Yes.
This past season, yes, it is.
Ground ball down the third baseline is going to trickle foul, so he's quickly behind, 0-2. Hansen's just a sophomore, so he'll be around for a couple of more seasons over in Scottsdale at Saguaro High School. Oh-2 pitch. Hit deep to left center. Actually, not that deep. Got under a little bit and puts it away. Well, that ball came off the bat hard, but he got a lot of backspin on it, which cut down the distance. And the left fielder puts it away for the first out. Once again, we got to remember we're in a major league size ballpark, you know, a high school ballpark that probably would have been maybe close to the track or something, but not here at Tempe Diablo Stadium. Ricky Faulkner now the batter with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Faulkner, low, 1-0. Scottsdale Saguaro in their white pinstripes with the black and gold numerals, and your Douglas Bulldogs in the gray, also black and gold. There we go. Inside pitch paints that corner, 1-1. So both teams sporting the same colors. And the 1-1 pitch. Right up the middle. Picked up by the shortstop over to first. What a play, because he got that ball on the second base side of second. Good range by the shortstop to come up with it and slings it over to first for the second out. Jake Claver now the batter for Saguaro. He's a senior, so this is his last go around. First ball swinging, he lifts it over to the left side, out of play, 0-1. Lots of games this week, Todd. Cool FM, 520 Sports Talk. Get ready for a whole week of fun. Baseball and softball here and high school playoffs. Second pitch also to the right side, but he's going to stay fair, and the left fielder puts it away for the third out. So quickly, another 1-2-3 inning, Todd. And at the end of 2 complete, it's still scoreless.
And a big thank you to everybody tuning in here, and thanks to all of our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community on this Monday, May 4th. Bill, may the 4th be with you.
May Star Wars Day, may the 4th be with you, especially all our fans out there.
Were you a big Star Wars fan?
I like Star Wars. Yeah, I think I was senior in high school or just out of high school when it came out to date myself, I guess.
Well, and the next Star Wars movie is coming out. The newest new one coming out in a few days, I believe.
Oh, is that soon? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
We're going to be up here. We're going to be out of Sierra Vista and out of Marana all week. So maybe we might get a break on Thursday, but I got to stay through the weekend because I've got the Tucson Sugar Skulls and the Arizona Rattlers in Glendale, Arizona on Sunday.
All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Sonic in Sierra Vista. This week through Friday is Teacher Appreciation Week. All teachers get a large drink for just $169, any large drink at Sonic Sierra Vista. So if you're a teacher, just show your ID and you'll get that deal. And then on Sunday, Bill, for Mother's Day, it's half price all shakes. That's at Sonic Sierra Vista, and everybody can get a free shake on Sunday at Sonic in Sierra Vista. Not a free shake, but a half price shake, not just mom. All right, here we go.
All right, Fimbres, Emiliano Fimbres starting it off in the top of the third for the Bulldogs. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. And it looked like he took a little off that. So a lot of times I think it's a little strange to start off a batter with your changeup. The 0-1 pitch. Same place almost, and strike 2. He probably moved it over in the middle of the plate a little bit more, but nevertheless, Fimbres down 0-2 now to lead off the top of the third. Just misses for a ball. I think the catcher kind of wanted that one, tried to frame it, but the umpire didn't bite. 1-2. 1-2 pitch fouled off behind the plate, out of play. Nice job by Fimbres to protect the plate, give himself another chance. I really like this stadium, even looking at the stands and the way they're set up. And third strike, but he dropped it. He's going to have to make the official out at first base, which he does. And so 1 out here as Fimbres strikes out. And that's going to bring up number 1 for the Bulldogs, Miguel Bustamante.
Number 1, Miguel Bustamante.
Another one of our little leaguers from last year. First pitch to Bustamante, in there for a strike on the outside corner. Nice fastball. 0-1.
Ooh,
0-1 pitch, and I think that might have hit him in the helmet. Oh. Boy, he got his bell rung on that one as he bending over a little bit. I believe they're going to send the training staff out there. You could hear that one up here.
Yeah, he got wonked. He definitely got hit.
He doesn't even want to. He's like, get out of my way. I want to take first. I said, no, sir. We're going to check you out here. And he jogs over to first base. First base umpire makes sure that wants to ask him if he's okay. And the training staff still goes out there. They followed him.
When you get hit in the head, it's probably protocol.
Yeah, you got to err on the side of caution. Yeah. But Yeah, but he
Wow.
wanted nothing of it. He said, "Let me go down to first base." But yeah, that was a fastball too. That wasn't an off-speed pitch. So.
Yeah.
So he's on first, or either he's on first, or we might have a runner on first.
There's your reason why you wear helmets.
No, definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Left fielder, number 6, Dylan Valenzuela.
So Dylan Valenzuela try to keep this going with one out here in the top of the third. Hit and run, and he fouls it straight back. So they were rolling the dice on that one, Todd, and tried to get those runners in motion, try to upset the infield, make them move, and maybe hit it through the hole. Ivan Higuera on deck for the Bulldogs. And still scoreless here in the top of the third. Runner dives back. Catcher was looking down to throw, held on to the ball. And they did not change the scoreboard on the ball strike count, so. That one he swings and misses. So 1-2 now. To Bustamante. 1-2 pitch way outside. That evens the count. 2-2. Even though he had a helmet on, Todd, I believe he's probably going to have a headache tonight.
Yeah.
Back at the hotel. And the 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Throw down to second on a hop, and they nailed him.
Oh, no. Yep.
That was a good throw by the catcher. He had a decent jump, but that wasn't even close. So he gets thrown out for the second out of the inning. And Valenzuela is going to have to finish his at-bat with nobody on base.
Full count.
Oh, they did fix the scoreboard. Okay.
Yep.
And the 3-2 pitch. Lifted over to second baseman, and he catches it on a little looping pop or fly ball, I guess you'd say, looping line drive, and that'll end the inning. So Douglas was wanting to make some noise after the hit batsman, but came away empty, and after 2.5 innings, it's still scoreless here in Tempe.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of our local sports programs and athletes. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Proud to support our athletes. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts. They're located right behind Denny's Restaurant in Sierra Vista on Fry Boulevard in the Long Realty offices. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, their physical therapy department open in Hereford. Make an appointment today with one of their doctors of physical therapy. And thanks to Manuel at La Sierra Grill Steakhouse, a new supporter of our sports here on Cool FM Live. Come on down and check them out. They're open for lunch specials and Cinco de Mayo tomorrow on Tuesday. They're going to be open all day, 11 to 7 p.m. Lunch specials from 11 to 3 and all kinds of Cinco de Mayo specials all day at La Sierra Grill Steakhouse.net. Check out them Tuesday, and it's also Taco Tuesday, so all kinds of specials.
Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you're right. All right.
Number 8, Carter Bond.
So that's going to bring up Carter Bond to start it off here in the bottom of the third for the SaberCats. First pitch, nice. Took a little off, and he was way out in front of it, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Up high, that evens the count, 1-1. You know, Todd, we've got our Homeland Security fans watching us from Sahuarita.
Ah,
So Jesus Lozania and his group down there, thank you for keeping our country safe. And the next pitch gets by the catcher, 2-1. And a proud Douglas alum on top of that. He and his wife, Dee Dee. Just misses low. So 3-1 the count. So Rodriguez going to have to come in here with a strike. 3-1 pitch. And misses outside, so he trots down to first, and the SaberCats get their leadoff batter aboard. And that's going to bring up number 7, Jason Neiman.
Number 7, Jason Neiman.
So Neiman now with a runner on, nobody out. Quick throw to first, gets away, but not far enough for him to advance. First baseman looking back at him like, yeah, go ahead and try it. I'll get you out. He was hustling, but I mean, he was looking back at the runner and he was like, yeah, just try this. So first pitch to Neiman. Curveball misses low, 1-0.
round 2 of the 4A state playoffs here today in Tempe, Arizona.
Bouncer over to second base. He's going to go to the shortstop for 1, and not in time for a throw to the first baseman. So did get the lead runner. Good fundamental baseball. And that's the first out of the inning.
And tomorrow, Bill, we will be following the Wilcox girls.
Now, where are they playing?
They are taking on Kingman, and that'll be 4 o'clock tomorrow. And
That's the one Jeff's doing?
no, we're doing it.
Oh, we're doing it.
No, we're doing
Where
it.
are they playing?
That's what we got to find out. It doesn't say here on the schedule.
Okay.
But I think it's in the area. Okay.
Oh, there goes the runner, and he's going to steal it without a throw. They kind of lost track of him. Rodriguez didn't even take a look over, and he took advantage of it and went to second base. So SaberCats got a runner in scoring position now with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, so I don't think we'll be up here. We'll probably have to either go to Wilcox. I hope we don't have to go to Kingman. Inside, almost hit him, got out of the way. And 2-0 the count now.
Wilcox girls will be at Kingman High School
Oh, that's a drive.
tomorrow at 4.
Here's another 4-hour drive.
So we got a long drive tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be staying in Tempe the night tonight. Got a hotel. Looks like we'll have to get up extra early tomorrow.
Yeah. What time is that game? 4 o'clock?
Well, I guess it's at 4, so we got time.
Okay.
Not that early, I guess.
Man, I thought Wilcox with that great record would be the home team.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother story with my dogs now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to inform you on that because it was going to be, let's see here, on Wednesday, St. David versus Mogollon, is it?
Mugian,
Mugian. And so we got to travel there.
which is White Mountains. That's a lot closer than Kingman.
Aline Gomez.
That game will be at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, and we'll have that game coverage here on Cool FM Live, Facebook, and YouTube as well.
So Gomez now comes to the plate. They don't have him on the roster.
And then on Friday, Benson versus Santa Cruz. And that will be at 4 o'clock. And then Bisbee versus Phoenix. It looks like Phoenix Coday. I don't know how.
Phoenix Country Day.
Oh, there we go. Okay. And that'll be 4 o'clock on Friday. We'll have that game as well. And then the Wilcox boys baseball team as well plays at 6:30 on Friday night versus Phoenix.
Man, I thought we were up here for a couple days.
Yeah.
Like Kingman, shoot, that's hop, skip, and a throw from Vegas. That's a long drive. So Gomez now batting from the left side, still runner at first and second. 1 out. Double play still in effect. Throw back to second. Trying to keep the runner close. And I think Rodriguez is going to probably try to pitch him low to try to force a ground ball. Inside, gets away from the catcher. The runner goes to third. The other runner goes to second.
Oh no!
And they've got him hung up now.
This is going to be.
There goes the runner from third base, and they're going to nail him going by. The trail runner goes to third, however, but that is the second out. That was a nice play. Bad base running by the SaberCats kind of put themselves in that position.
So there's 2 outs now, at least, Bill.
Yeah, that was a good play. I mean, you always want to get the lead runner, especially if they're going to try to score. But a nice job by the Bulldogs.
Shortstop, Xander Bratzis.
So that's going to bring up the shortstop for the SaberCats, and Brad Smith, his second time at bat now. Kind of looked to third, curled around to first for the throw, runner back. So runners at the corners now. 2 outs as a result of that rundown. First pitch, nice pitch, low on the outside corner, and strike 1. Rodriguez trying to work out of this jam. Quick throw over to first again, runner back.
Fake throw to first. What's there?
So Scottsdale Saguaro wants a balk, and the umpires are going to go out and discuss it. And it is a balk, so that's going to score the runner from third, and the trail runner goes from first to second. So our first score and our first run of the game as a result of a balk by Trace Rodriguez, and the SaberCats up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. There still are 2 outs. So apparently he didn't step off the rubber. And it wasn't initially called a balk, but you could hear all the way up here the SaberCat bench was calling for that right away. They had a meeting in the infield, and they decided to call the balk, which moved both runners up. The runner from third came in to score, and the runner at first now at second base.
Well,
And an 0-1 count to Brad Smith.
Uh-oh. Douglas definitely not happy with that call.
It was the right call, though. I mean, it was definitely a balk. In fact, he almost balked on that last pitch. Not the one that was fouled away right now, but the one before it. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Trying to get out of the inning with no further damage. And hit into right center field for the base hit. They're going to send the runner from second base as he comes in to score to make it 2-0. So a 2-out rally by the SaberCats has them up by a couple of runs here in the bottom of the third.
First baseman, Kyle Miller.
So that's going to bring up Kyle Miller, wearing number 24. Max Preps has him with 20. First ball swinging, lifts it over to the center fielder, goes back and puts it away to end the inning, but not before the SaberCats get on the scoreboard with a balk run in and a base hit RBI and lead 2-0 after 3.
Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of our local sports. Thank you to SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC, serving our community. Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. American Southwest Credit Union, fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. They believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. And thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And we're ready to roll here in the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Jose Ivanero.
So Douglas now down by a couple of runs here in the top of the fourth. Trying to get back and get on the scoreboard, but get back in the game. Shows bunt, puts it down the third baseline. Nice bump, but it rolls foul. And I'll tell you, had that stayed fair, he was on first with a nice base hit. So 0-1 the count. Second pitch fouls off to the right side, out of play. So quickly behind 0-2.
Jose Higuera.
Yep.
Up to bat for the Bulldogs, number 3.
Another little leaguer that we had. Oh-2 pitch. Went right after him and struck him out on a high fastball for the first out. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Trace Rodriguez, who had a little bit of bad luck in the bottom of the last inning with a balk that scored a run and then followed up by a solid single to center field to add the run, and that's where we're at right now, 2-0. First pitch on the outside corner at the knees for a strike to Rodriguez, 0-1. Oh, I brought it up close. Next pitch outside evens the count, 1-1. We're going to do the tour of the state of Arizona apparently this week.
Yeah.
Leonard high fastball in the inside corner for strike 2, 1-2. Half swing, goes around, they peel at first, no swing. And that evens the count at 2-2.
Let us know where you're watching from, folks. Love to hear from you in the live chat. Who's your favorite team? Who's your favorite player?
2-2 pitch, up high, 3-2.
Viewers tuning in on our YouTube page as well as on our Facebook page at Cool FM Live, and we welcome the viewers to 520 Sports Talk as well.
Dravecki on the mound for the SaberCats. In the hole at short, picked up nicely, crosses
Long
body throw and pulls him off the bag. And Rodriguez safe at first. That was a great effort just to get to the ball, but his momentum was carrying him into left field, and he had to throw across his body. Didn't get a lot of juice on the throw, and was inaccurate anyways because it drew the first baseman way off the bag, and Douglas has a runner at first here with 1 out.
Andres Hoyos.
So that'll bring up the catcher, Andres Hoyos.
That was going to be a tough throw.
Yeah, you can't even get anything on the throw. First pitch swing and fouls it off straight back, 0-1. So who are we covering tomorrow? Wilcox?
Wilcox girls.
I could have sworn they had a good enough record to play at home. Kind of a nasty curve in the dirt, went after it. 0-2 now the count to Hoyos. Right up the middle. Steps on second for 1, over to first, and gets the double play to end the inning. That's our third double play of this game. And a nice job by the SaberCats. And down go the Bulldogs.
Big thank you to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. They're available for you 24/7, 7 days a week. If you have any kind of heating, cooling issues, they are available for you in emergency situations as well. And they believe in customer service. They have those 5-star ratings on Google. They count on having good quality customer service. That's what they believe in. Seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at SouthernArizonaSHS.com. Jeff Rose and the gang at Desert RV in Huachuca City. Thank you so much for supporting our young athletes and our live stream sports coverage. Go to DesertRVCenter.com. Berean Academy of Sierra Vista, proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Sign your child up in the fall. Berean Academy of Sierra Vista, Arizona. Stan Greer Millwork, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows. Go to StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. All right, we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Saguaro has a 2-0 lead, and they come up to bat right now.
So Douglas had a chance to get something going, but once again, that pitcher's best friend's that double play, and it got him out of the inning and got him out of the jam. So bottom of the third now for the SaberCats.
Bottom of the fourth.
Fourth, excuse me. Thank you. And first pitch swinging on a nice curveball, 0-1. Tried to put it in the same place and missed that time. 1-1. Took a little off and was way out in front of it. So Rodriguez ahead in the count, 1-2. Way outside, that's going to even the count up. Hit down the line right past the third baseman and into left field, into the corner. He's digging for second base. And he's going to try for third. Here comes the throw, and he slides in head first with a leadoff triple. And once again, Scottsdale Saguaro in business.
Ricky Faulkner.
So that'll bring up the DH, Ricky Faulkner. He also catches. He's a right-handed pitcher and plays the infield. So very valuable to the SaberCat team. First pitch up high, 1-0. So you can do a lot of things, Todd, with the runner at third, nobody out. And there's lifted to right field. He's going to come over and doesn't get there. That's going to score the run. And Faulkner into second with a stand-up double. That ball was sliced right off the bat. Right-handed batter, when they hit to right field, the ball slices like my golf shot. And it's just out of reach of the right fielder.
So just like that, Bill, is 3-0 now.
So Saguaro up 3-0. First pitch misses a ball. Claver at the plate. One 0 pitch to Claver, misses again, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch way outside, 3-0. So Rodriguez having a little bit of a control problem here in the bottom of the fourth. Game's moving along actually pretty quick,
It is,
Todd.
yeah.
Right down the middle, and Claver taking all the way. The umpire gave him the ball. Looked pretty good from up here, but nevertheless, now runners at first and second. There are still no one out. So Saguaro trying to turn this into a big inning.
Carter Vaughn.
And that'll bring up Carter Bond, excuse me.
And we'll be covering that Wilcox game tomorrow at Kingman Academy. Bill, Kingman Academy 17-4, Wilcox 22-6 overall records.
Both great records, but sounds like it could be a great matchup. I'm sure that Wilcox will have Macomber in the circle.
Looking forward to that broadcast. Not looking forward to the drive, however.
That's right. First pitch squares around a bunt and takes a strike as he pulls back.
We're in Tempe, Arizona right now. So you're saying that Kingman, Bill, is going to be roughly a 3-hour drive? Is that what you're
Probably
saying?
more than that,
We'll have to Google it.
because it's 6 hours from Tucson to Vegas. Kingman, not right next door to Vegas, but fairly close. Squares around a bunt again, and another strike called. So now 0-2. What they're trying to do, Todd, is move the runners over. They have the luxury of having nobody out, and that would move both runners into scoring position. But now he's going to have to swing away, down 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch outside. Wanted to see if he could get him fishing there. And Claver held off. Double play would be nice here for the Bulldogs. Fouled straight back to stay alive as the count remains 1-2.
Kingman is 3 hours and 37 minutes away from where we're at here in Tempe.
Okay.
So that's the kind of drive we'll have for tomorrow.
Not fun. The next question is, are we taking 1 car or 2 cars?
Yeah, we may have to stay in Kingman tomorrow night.
Oh, do we? Okay.
I mean,
inside, and a nice job by the catcher to keep that one from going to the backstop. That would have moved up both runners, and they wouldn't have needed the bunt.
I guess we'll have to figure that out tomorrow or later today. What we're going
We'll
to do.
figure it out over a nice dinner.
Yes.
2-2 the count here. Swing and a miss and got him. What a big strikeout. So now 1 out. And I'll tell you how big that strikeout is, because you got 1 out and you've got the double play intact. So an inning double play, and they would get out of this inning with just a single run scored. So it'll bring up Neiman to the plate. Still runners at first and second. And chasing another one of their seniors. Just kind of a little token throwback over to second base. Definitely wanted to make sure he did not balk. First pitch swinging, fly ball to center field, coming up fast, and the center field's going to drop in front of him, and the runners had to hold, so they just move up to the next base, and that's going to load them up here for number 12 coming to the plate, and that is Max Pena. A lot of backspin once again off that bat, so I kind of fooled the center fielder. He knew he had to come up fast, but all the velocity went out of the line drive and it fell in front of him. So 1 out now. You can go all 3 bases and the plate for a force. Let's see what they do. First pitch strike on the outside corner at the knees. 0-1. Strikeout would be great here. A double play would be better. Almost hit him inside. You don't want to do that. That'll force in a run. So the count goes to 1-1. the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball through the holes into right field. That's going to score a couple. And the runner on first goes all the way to third. So now runners at the corners. And another 2 runs come in to make it 5-0 in favor of the Saguaro SaberCats.
The catcher, Ai Gomez.
So Gomez is up at the plate now. Gomez Guadino. And still only 1 out. Throw over to third. I thought maybe you were going to tag the runner. But that was a base hit, so it wasn't a matter of he left early or anything. Right down to the first baseline, in off of him and into right field. Once again, another run scoring. You're going to send the guy from third. Now they're going to hold off. Now they're going to send him, and he scores as well. Head first slide. And another 2 runs come across the plate for Saguaro. And a 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. So a big inning for the SaberCats. And Xander Bratsfis will come to the plate.
We
Xander Bratsfis.
we lost our feed on the Facebook page for a bit, but it stayed on the YouTube page. So if you do, or if you're watching from Facebook, folks, and we lose the feed, just go to our YouTube channel, Cool FM Live.
First pitch to Bradsford. There goes the runner to third. Steals it. So everything going right for the SaberCats here in the bottom of the 4th. Seven to nothing. 5 runs just in this inning. Pitch belt high on the outside corner for a strike. So Rodriguez ahead 0-2, but he still has a runner at third base. Nice job by the catcher to stay in front of that to keep it in play. And the count goes to 1-2. Inside out, fouled it down the right field line, out of play. And the count will hold at 1-2.
Yeah, for whatever reasons, we've been losing our feed periodically on the Facebook page, but the YouTube page stays strong with the broadcast.
Fouled again behind the plate, out of play. I'm going to have to call down to Mark Zuckerberg and find out what the problem is here.
Yeah, we're going to have to investigate that a little bit more. Dan, the man back at the studio, let's try to figure out what bug is going on, if that's something we can resolve on our end or not.
Started to swing, held up, and the ball missed outside. So 1-2 the count. I know I've had problems with Facebook on my podcasts, kind of going in and out.
Yeah.
So. YouTube, a much better platform, but Facebook obviously gets the more viewership just because everybody's got Facebook, and it's even loaded on all smart TVs.
Yeah, and we've got the largest audience for Cool FM Live on Facebook.
Hit the center field. That's going to fall in front of him and score another run to go up 8-0 now. As the inning continues with still only 1 out, Todd. So I don't know how long are they going to leave Rodriguez in there. I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen. Bullpens are down the left and right field lines here at Diablo Stadium. And that'll bring up Kyle Miller with a runner at first and 1 out. Throw over there to to first base, runner back.
So 8-0 now. Saguaro in the lead here, 1 out in a never-ending bottom of the 4th inning, it seems.
Yeah, 6 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Hits it the other way down the left field line out of play. And the count 0-1. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Quick throw over to first, runner dives back. Nice pitch on the inside corner, fastball for a strike. 0-2 now the count. Oh, 2 pitch kind of got away from him outside, 1-2. Also want to send out a quick shout out, congratulations to Marana Mountain View, Ramon de la Osa, as they hosted Buckeye in a great game, 8-3, but it was a lot closer than the final score, and they will advance to play Cienega tomorrow. Long fly ball down the right field line, that's going to fall in. Runner rounding second, now rounding third. They're going to send him home, and a stand-up double. And another run for a 9-0 lead now here in the bottom of the inning. 7 big runs for the SaberCats. And as you saw on that picture, you can see how big this outfield is, being a major league dimensional ballpark. There was a long way for the right fielder to run. There was no way for him to catch up to it. And the ball fell in. In a smaller high school field, I'm not saying he would have caught it, but he wouldn't have had such a long run. And I think that might be all for Rodriguez as the Douglas manager comes out. I guess they call them coaches in high school, not managers.
Yeah. Well,
I need to steal a piece of gum from Todd over there.
well, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Unfortunately, if you're a Bulldog fan, not a good inning. 7 runs so far here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's 9-0. We have a pitching change. Thank you so much to our sponsors, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community, our presenting sports sponsor. At Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista.
Number 22, Martin Sevilla.
Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union as well. They believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Check out their new offices in Benson, Arizona. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve.
So Martin Siberia comes in relief for the Douglas Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 4th. 9-0 is the score. And the runner at second belongs to Rodriguez. And Connor Hansen, after Siberia gets done with his warm-ups, will be coming to the plate. So I'm impressed with this SaberCat team. They definitely can hit the ball. And they also have a couple of double plays on defense. So going forward, if the score remains the same, they could be a lot of problems for a lot of teams. But we're just 7 innings. I forgot. We're used to 9 innings in baseball, 7 innings. So we're just past midway here in Tempe.
And Douglas has to start to think now about preventing another run from scoring and making sure, because there's that 10-run rule would start to take effect
Yes.
in the 5th inning.
So 9-0 right now, and run number 10's in scoring position at second base. First pitch from Siberia just misses, ball 1. Once again, there is only 1 out. You do not have a double play situation with this batter. Low and outside, ball 2. Siberia looking into the catcher a long time. And the 2-0 pitch caught the corner at the knees, 2-1. Yeah, the Bulldogs' bats need to come alive for the rest of the game. They try to claw back into this one. Now I'll have to check on the situation if it's double elimination for baseball in round 2 and beyond. I know it is in softball. Two and one the count to Hansen. Hit the left field in the power alley. That's going to roll to the wall. And run number 10 is going to come across. Now he's digging for third. And he'll get in there with a stand-up triple as Hansen took that one for a ride into the left center gap and rolled all the way to the wall. Once again, a very big ballpark. And the SaberCats now up 10-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Once again, still only 1 out.
Designated hitter, Ricky Faulkner.
And that's going to bring up the DH, Ricky Faulkner, as Saguaro is batted around easily. First pitch swinging right back by us to the next broadcast booth over. Todd, you got your glove with you today, buddy?
We got the window open here.
We do have the window open. I'm in front of glass. I'm good.
Yeah. A ball technically could come up and knock the camera over.
Certainly. I've seen stranger things, I'll tell you. So fouled off again. Quickly 0-2 on Faulkner. Outside for a ball. Wanted to see if he could get him swinging, but Faulkner held off. One-two pitch, curveball, lifted to right field as he camps under it, and the runner's going to tag at third, and he's going to score to make the score 11-0 in favor of Saguaro. So a sacrifice fly to right field gets the run across. And you can believe it, Todd, 9 runs have scored this inning for Scottsdale Saguaro.
Well, the one thing we have to keep in mind too, Bill, it's double elimination, right, for 4A?
I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know in baseball.
I just had Dan the man back at the studio, message me.
Okay, so if it is double elimination, then Douglas would have to go to the consolation bracket and work themselves through that, which is difficult but not impossible.
Yeah, so they still have hope if they lose today.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about baseball, Todd? More times than not, and I know my buddy Jesus Lozania would agree with me on this, is a game like this where Saguaro gets a lot of runs, more times than not, their next game they're going to have to struggle. They're going to struggle to score. That's just the way baseball is. It's a very unique sport. So 1-1 the count now. And popped up to the third baseman. He's in foul territory and puts it away. And that'll finally do it for the bottom of the fourth, but not before Scottsdale Saguaro scores 9 big runs to take an 11-0 lead over the Douglas Bulldogs.
The bus driver for Saguaro, please report to your bus at this time. The bus driver for Saguaro, please report to your bus at this time.
Yeah, I just confirmed for a high school baseball state tournament uses a double elimination format, but it is not double elimination for the entire tournament. It's structured as single elimination for the first round,
yes,
followed by double elimination for the quarterfinals and semifinals, culminating in a single championship game.
Right.
Okay, so there we go. We can clarify that now. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us on our broadcast on YouTube at Cool FM Live. Make sure you hit the subscribe button there. That is our most stable sports broadcast lately in the last number of games. Our Facebook broadcast seems to go out on occasion, but we do try to get it back up right away or as soon as we can. So just keep that in mind right now until we figure out the bug with Facebook and Cool FM Live. Thank you so much to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you so much to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Marian Academy, proud supporter of local sports where skills, strategy, and determination take center stage. And right now, Bill, we head to the top of the fifth. Douglas up to bat.
Hoyos coming to the plate, leading off here in the top half of the fifth. Douglas, a long way to claw themselves back. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. But no matter what happens, Douglas will play again. 1-0 pitch, little looper to the second baseman as he puts it away for the first out. So Hoyos kind of cued that off the end of the bat and just a easy soft liner to the second baseman.
Center fielder, Andres Ortiz.
So Andres Ortiz coming to the plate. He's a senior. First pitch swing, and he's going to pop it up to shallow right. Second baseman going on, called off by the right fielder, who puts it away for the second out. So Douglas being aggressive, and there's two ways to look at that, Todd. I mean, yeah, you want to be aggressive, but you also want to make this guy pitch. If he's not throwing strikes, work that count, try to get a couple of walks, and then get some base runners.
Rafael Buzane.
So that'll bring up the first baseman, Busane, Rafi Busane. .1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Pitch low all the way to the backstop, but no harm. So we're going from Kingman to the White Mountains from Tuesday to Wednesday.
Yeah, a lot of driving.
A lot of driving.
Now that you mention it, oh my gosh.
We're going to put 1,000 miles on our vehicles.
So yeah, we'll be covering the Wilcox girls round 2 of the 2A softball playoffs tomorrow afternoon at 4 on Cool FM Live and YouTube as well. And I asked Dan the man to see if he could find out when, now if Douglas loses, when they would play again, Bill.
They
Unless
may
you
have to
know.
wait for a game later on in the day.
Okay. And so I if we can do that one, we'll certainly try.
In there for a strike.
But we got an obligation tomorrow to cover Wilcox and then St. David on Wednesday, the St. David girls.
I did bring one long sleeve shirt. Tap down to the third baseman. He's going to have to hurry, throw across, and they got him by a half a step for the out. And that'll do it for Douglas. 1, 2, 3 inning. So we are through 5.5 innings, and the score, the Saguaro Sabercats up 11-0, and that does it on a run rule victory for Saguaro.
The winners bracket for the Pool A. Again, playing right back here at Diablo this Wednesday.
So Saguaro gets to stay close at home, and we'll play Wednesday now here at Diablo Stadium.
Well, it looks like according to Dan, the Bulldogs will play, win or lose, they play Wednesday. So they obviously lost today, the Bulldogs. So according to Dan, from what he found out, that they'll play Wednesday.
Okay, you just don't know when, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we going to cover St. David, or are we going to cover Douglas?
Well, we've already committed to cover St. David.
Okay.
Now,
Because that'd be another long drive coming back from Kingman
Well-
to Tempe.
yeah, and we're going to try to cover Douglas as well, Bill. I mean,
Oh,
maybe
send another crew up here?
well, maybe it works out where we send another crew, or you stay here
Okay.
and then I go there.
Okay.
But either way, we're gonna cover the Douglas game. We'll figure it out. And
Mr. Jeff up here or something.
yeah, we'll see what we can do. But not a good start anyway. But thank goodness at this stage there is double elimination, so Douglas will have a chance to make it right the next time they play. But it'll be a little longer haul to crawl back, as you say, to get to the championship game.
Yes, indeed. All is not lost. It isn't, like Todd mentioned, it is a difficult task, but once again, I'm going to age myself here with this comment, but I remember in high school on University of Arizona on their first national championship in 1976, lost the opening game and then came back to beat Michigan for the national championship, came all the way through. They called it the losers bracket back then. A little nicer now, we're calling it the consolation bracket, but nevertheless, it can be done. But it's win or go home once you're in the consolation bracket.
So we'll figure out a way to cover the next Bulldogs game on Wednesday. But join us tomorrow, Tuesday, on Cinco de Mayo.
That's right.
That'll be 4 o'clock, the Wilcox girls softball game. And then Wednesday, we'll cover the Douglas game, or do our best to. And then we'll also be covering the St. David girls as they play on Wednesday as well. We'll keep
Happy
you posted.
Star Wars Day to everybody.
Yes, may the 4th be with you. Thanks to Dan the man back in the studio. Unfortunately, the game called with the 10-run rule here, and the Bulldogs fall short 11-0. Thank you so much to our presenting sports sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Ed Morse Automotive Group, Cochise County, is now backed by Morse. American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, professional. Seniors Helping Seniors, Southern Arizona SHS.com, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Berean Academy, where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage in Sierra Vista. Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Aloe Fiber, find out the Aloe Fiber difference, now available in Sierra Vista. Sierra Toyota, they want to buy your car, truck, or SUV and get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. locally owned, community driven. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista. Check them out today with over 45 years in our community. Great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Sonic in Sierra Vista. It's Teacher Appreciation Week through Friday. Get $1.69 large drinks if you're a teacher. And don't forget, on Mother's Day on Sunday, all shakes are half price for everyone on Mother's Day at Sonic in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving the area for 10 plus years. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. La Sierra Grill Steakhouse. They're open for lunch 11 to 3 Tuesday through Saturdays with their lunch specials. And don't forget Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday as well, and celebrate from 11 until 7 all day long at La Sierra Grill Steakhouse. And thank you to Bobby and the gang over at Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. For Bill McCulloch, I'm Todd Ryan. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs fall short 11 to nothing, but it is double elimination, and they'll be back again on Wednesday, sometime Wednesday, and we'll let you know and keep you posted here on Cool FM Live. Have a great rest of your day. So long, everyone.